So here you are, manifesting things, and you see a bit of movement towards that manifestation, and suddenly everything just crumbles. And it feels like your life is just going up in flames, and you're wondering, what the hell? I was here manifesting, and things were working out. What have I done wrong? Why is suddenly nothing working out? What is happening? When you are manifesting anything in your life, it is very common to then suddenly see everything kind of stop or just really crumble. And you probably are wondering, am I doing this right? I'm not going to be manifesting anymore because my life is chaos. In today's video, I am talking about why you are manifesting your undesired reality before you actually manifest your desired reality. Hey, I'm Alex, your mystical BFF, and I am here to tell you everything about manifesting the life of your dreams, so make sure that you subscribe. When you are manifesting anything, you have to remember that the basis of manifestation is your self-concept. Self-concept is something that is really thrown around a lot, but the truth about the self-concept is really your beliefs. That is what self-concept really is about. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about the things that you are manifesting? Whether you deserve them? Do you have any traumas, stories, the things that you have experienced and that have made you believe that maybe you can't have this thing, or maybe something bad is going to happen if you have that thing, or maybe that you're just not worthy or deserving. And that is so normal. That is why we keep working on ourselves, so we let ourselves be in alignment with the thing that we desire. Whenever you are manifesting, you need to recalibrate, because there is a lot of old stories, there is a lot of old beliefs that need to completely change before you can manifest that thing. And that is when you actually start seeing things fall away from you. That can be suddenly you have fights with your friends and your friends just walk away, or maybe a partner or your family or a job or anything like that. And it is so scary, and that is why we are doing all of this work as well. Because the more you are building your self-concept around this thing that you are manifesting, the more you can trust yourself that yes, this is the right path. It can be that I am losing all of my friends, it can be that I'm losing my house or my job or whatever it is, but I know that is for a reason, and the more I am aligned with who I am meant to be, the quicker I am going to have my manifestation. And it is so terrifying. And the thing is that most people, whenever they see everything crumble, instead of just staying strong and grounded in the thing that they want and who they are becoming, they just put a stop to everything and go back to who they were. And that's why a lot of the times the things that we are trying to manifest don't happen, because our subconscious just gets us so scared that we can't keep going forward. Manifesting requires so much trust. And yes, for some things it's going to be a lot easier than for other things. Maybe you are manifesting a new job and suddenly you get fired from your job. And instead of really staying strong on, okay, I am gonna go for that managerial role, you just think, now I need to have the money, so I am going to go for something that is just easy to get. And then you never go for that dream. You never go for your desires. Maybe you are trying to manifest this incredible relationship with your partner, and maybe they just walk away. And now you're like, well, I was doing all of this work for us to be incredible, but what you're not realizing is that it's because maybe that person wasn't ready to be in that container. And as you are stepping into who you really are, you are going to manifest this incredible relationship. But you first have to let go of all the things that right now are your comfort zone. When you are manifesting, you are constantly stepping outside your comfort zone. Whether that is consciously or unconsciously, there has to be something different in you for you to be attracting something different. Another way of looking at this is every time that you are up leveling, each level is a set of stairs. You get to the top of these stairs and then you are at the bottom of these stairs, and so on. So every time that you are at the bottom of the stairs, you kind of have to bring yourself up. You have to be comfortable with that new reality, and that new reality might just not be as perfect as you thought it was going to be from the very beginning. But when you are in this state of your wish fulfilled, when you are in this state of being of everything is going to work out for the best, everything works out for the best. There is no way it can't, because what you believe is what happens externally. The external reality, the current reality that you are living in, is only going to match who you are. It's going to match what you believe. If you believe that everything is terrible, that's exactly what's going to show up externally. But when you are up leveling, and at first everything just seems very chaotic and very like, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know what's happening and everything just seems like it's just going up in flames, that's fine. Just breathe, calm down your nervous system and stay in your trust. Stay in the knowing that you are manifesting what you want. And maybe it is going to look extremely different than what you thought. That's perfectly fine. Because you always manifest what you want or something better. That is just the way the universe works. I also hear a lot about, oh, the universe is testing you. The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is testing you. This is just a test to see if you really want it. And believe me, I have been there before, saying and believing that, well, this is just a test to see if I really want it. That's not what's happening. What's happening is that your beliefs are calibrating. Are we still believing this old thing, or are we believing this new thing? That we can have this thing. We have all done this with health habits, for example, where you suddenly start going to the gym a lot more and it's like, oh, great. And suddenly one day you're just not feeling very good and you just never go back to the gym after you recover. It isn't that the universe just tested you to see if you could handle being ill and then going back. It's your beliefs. Did you actually really believe that you could have a healthy habit of going to the gym every day? Or did you just get too far outside your comfort zone and suddenly you just pulled back? Each up level requires a new belief. But it's like when you're moving houses. So let's imagine you are moving from your 2-bedroom to this beautiful 5-bedroom house by the beach, your dream house. When you first move there, it's pure chaos. You have boxes everywhere. You don't know how half of the things work, where the light switches are, how to work out the oven and the kitchen and the fancy bathroom. You have no idea what's happening in there. And eventually, it just becomes your comfort zone again. And you know all of the tricks and secrets of the house. It's that period where you are building that tension that requires your faith, that requires your trust and knowing that everything is going to be fine. And that doesn't mean that it is going to be a very long time. It doesn't mean that it's going to take a month, that it's going to take a year. In fact, the more faith you have, the more knowing you have, the more quick things can be. But you really have to trust. And it's really in this tension that people just stop persisting on what they want and on their desires, because it feels hard, because suddenly it doesn't feel good. And it's kind of this pull of like, do I go for what I want or what I'm comfortable with? And it's just like, you don't know what to do and everything feels wonky and everything just feels chaotic. Trust. Stay in the wish fulfilled. Stay in that state of being of, I know everything is going to be fine. It might be that there are flames going up all over here, but you know, it's all fine. It's all good. I just had like this vision of the chef that is cooking and then there are flames on the pan. They don't panic. They know exactly what they're doing. For someone outside, they might be like, oh my God, there's flames everywhere and my food is gonna burn and what is happening? The chef is just very calm, like, yeah, we're cooking and it's all done. And then the fire goes off and look at this beautiful dish that I've just made for all of you. That's exactly what you have to be in. You have to be in this stage of like, I know it's fine. It's fine. This is just the process. Trust the process. Everybody says that and it seems so cliche, but trust the process. There is a reason. It isn't that you are manifesting your undesired reality. It's that this is just a period of tension because you are coming out of the bubble of your comfort zone. And once you get out of it, this new place becomes your comfort zone. And the next time that you will be manifesting something new, you will be having that as well. It isn't the universe testing you. It isn't God testing you. There is no testing here. Everything comes from you. The only testing that's happening is your subconscious. Is your subconscious telling you, oh, but do you remember that thing when you were 5 years old? And if you are doing what you do right now, the same thing is going to happen. The subconscious is just trying to protect you. And all of these things that are happening in pure chaos, what feels like pure chaos, is just your subconscious trying to protect you. So soothe your nervous system and just trust. I am trusting that this video was so helpful for you. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel for all things manifesting the life of your dreams, and I will see you in the next video.